Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is July 10th, 2025, and we have got a beautiful message today from the council and represented by our beloved Ganesha. It's been a while since Ganesha has been in our mix, and I know part of it is because it's a full moon, and we've also been invited to do some serious clearing still. Ganesha is our buddy who, is so much more than this. He's he's this jolly, amazing, amazing energy. And he also is one who we can ask to clear away obstacles. So, in this realm of being a multi-dimensional one, which you all are, there, what you're learning, this is what he's sharing some wisdom. What you're learning these days is this this new prioritization on how you act in your body as a light being. That's funny to me. How you act in your body. You're learning to do it differently, aren't you? And you're learning that you're a light being first, and the body is the clothing for this lifetime, and you're starting to learn how much you actually can he's showing it like a tandem bike, like there's two people on a bicycle, there's one in the front, one in the back, and the truth is sometimes you switch. Sometimes what is perceiving things is the higher self or the soul. Sometimes what's perceiving things is the human. For all intents and purposes, yes, it's all one, but we want to talk about navigating in the body today in ways that are becoming so much more fun, like you're saying, and also empowered. And so one of the things they've been showing me, all the guides, is the power of summoning, or what I call commanding, the truth that I want to be as my reality. So we were just talking about that prior in the group. And so gone are the days when we like we think we have to idle away and sit, or even sit idly and wait. When you know that you're the creator of your creation, and the creator in a body, and a light being in a body, you know, you can start to know how much more and more and more and more power you have over to influence your livelihood and your way to be. And so what we've been showing Suzanne is the power of summoning or commanding things, and she's been finding it quite delightful. So in the physical realm, they'll have me say, I command I want everyone's help with this. I've been commanding, like, rewriting of programming in me that used to make me have what I would call crazy brain or monkey mind, or, get like those thoughts that keep me off track, that tend to be common. There was one day when I woke up not long ago, and I was so sick and tired of it that I said, I woke up and I just had it, had it in such a way. And I said, it's like this with which I will not put up. I am done with this. I want every single being, every single thing that could help me, if it's a human, if it's a pill, if it's whatever, I want this not to be in my reality. This is not part of my heaven on earth. And honestly, what I found, and you might even feel the vibration from that. I don't know if you're sensing that, but you might hear it. It's coming from the truth of me, the depth of me. And I meant it. And then when we command from that place, that's when things shift. That's because the universe is always saying to whatever we say, the universe is saying, okay, okay. So at the same time, if you say, I'm not worthy, the universe is saying, okay. And I've heard that simple way to see it recently. And I've really been taking that in. The universe bends to what we think and say. It's always saying, okay. It always wants us to be happy. Just like we were saying, God, Mother, Father, God always wants us to be happy. Just like any parent always only wants their children to be happy. The universe is always saying, okay, so if I had a thought like, oh my gosh, my monkey brain won't stop, it's only 6 a.m., the universe says, okay. And so I finally took heed. And on that one day, I was ready. And that is the impetus for then bringing that forth the other day in the Kali Ma clearing that we did together, because I really realized the power again. Now, we've been doing this for many years in a lot of ways, but to be frank, I know for me, it wasn't always with the command of power that I have found now. I would do clearings and say, I'm ready to be done with that, clear it from every lifetime, clear it away now. But it's actually new. And I think that's because of my new state of presence. And I invite you into that for yourself, that I'm like, oh no, I'm not joking around. I will not put up with this anymore. This is not part of my heaven on earth. This is. And in the same way, then bring in the attribute or the thing you want. I want my brain to be in peace so I can sleep well. I want my brain to be in coherence so I can beautifully co-create my life and my work. So Ganesha is here, and he is a beloved. You could even think of his beingness as, he's saying, as a white light brother underneath the imagery of the Hindu god that he is. He's a being that is a very magnificent master of high impressionable divine light. And he's been around for eons, but so have you. And he's saying, if you want to have obstacles removed, he's actually saying, this is the tenor and the energy that you ought to be using, because it's how it happens. There's an energy behind your certainty and your knowing that makes a ripple in the energy field of you, and therefore makes a ripple into the universe. So that's why, for instance, I'd been wishy-washy about a trip that I really am guided to take and want to take, and I haven't been able to figure out when it'll be. And then finally I just said, okay, it's going to be on September 10th. And I put it on my calendar, and that's going to happen because it's that same kind of energy. So Ganesha wants you to be happy. And he's saying, what is it now, darlings, that you want to focus on? We did a massive clearing. We don't always have to clear. What is it now that you want under this full moon light and in this 7/7 portal? We have a lot of things shifting. What do you want? Do you know what you want? Put it down on paper and be like that. Like, I'm doing that, whatever it is. I'm going to finally straighten out all my accounting, or I'm going to go see that movie I've wanted to see, or I'm going to make that call I needed to call, or I'm going to be done with the pain in my shoulder. What is it? What is it he's saying? What is it? Because momentarily we'll do some energy around that, but so lean into what is it that on this day there's an offering that you are so sure about, that you want to, that you know it's yours, it's here, and you're willing to hold yourself in this vibration to command it. Yeah. Okay, so we're in a few moments, we're going to seal that in energy. He's giving you a few minutes to be clear on what you want to write down, how it's best to have it written down. And simultaneously, what he wanted to tie into this message was the notion of wisdom. I was working with a client recently where we were talking about being smart or knowledgeable, And in a way, of course, that's a lovely thing, to be smart and knowledgeable, to have accolades, to have good grades, to have letters behind your name. But in the context of the universe, this isn't a judgment. It's just a way to see things. When you attach to your knowing about things, your deepest wisdom, it's also going to be from the same place. Like there's this well within you of knowing. And yeah, you can learn a lot from textbooks or movies or whatever. But until you really anchor it in with a deep understanding, usually through some kind of life experience, it's not the same. And so he just wanted me to share this. So the definition of wisdom is the quality of having experience, knowledge, and good judgment. That's what it means to be wise. Having the experience, having knowledge, and also having good judgment, or you could say discernment. Another definition of it is the soundness of an action or decision with regard to the application of experience, knowledge, and good judgment. So the point is that we have all come through numerous challenges and new beginnings in our lives by now. And every single one of you has a treasure trove of experiences from which you've got this bank of wisdom. And if you're really, really smart and wise, you're tapping that on a daily basis instead of always wondering from a brand new perspective. It's really it's kind of like going to ChatGPT that can search all the databases. Be very sure you are always checking in with yourself in your own deepest wisdom bank, because you have what you need. You have the knowledge, you have the experience, you have the examples, you certainly have the knowing of what doesn't work and what does work. And so all of this is part of fusing. All right, this is how they're tying it together. Soul fusion. In this process right now of really deepening as a soul in the body and really living as the light body lit up, having a human experience, you are in a place now more than ever where the deepest wisdom of your soul resides in you, and And honestly, now it can be channeled from places you don't even understand, like from your Akashic records, from your highest self, from your other lifetimes, from other experiences. And so we are simply in awe and amazement with you all. All the guides are saying that you're here right now to have this human experience. And we are so in love with you, and we are so appreciative of the opportunity to share, like co-create and share wisdom about what this time on the planet is teaching us. And that's why we're always here, the entire council. And that's why we want to once again grant you a little divine intervention in the form of an energetic shift right now. So there we go. So sit back and relax, because they are all here. All of your high guides are here. The ascended masters are here. And Ganesha, his energy is already just loosening and moving out of the way what timelines that would have been, but that you clearly, because of your choice point today, they're not going to happen, because today you're making a different choice. So call to your forefront. What is the command in your life that you are committing to, and you're saying, this is going to happen? I just want you to spend a few moments in the energy of that, and then we're going to go on. Call it in so you feel it and you can tell it to yourself. Everyone is muted. If you want to say it out loud, be saying it, and you're creating the beingness of this thing, this way that you want to be. I'm just going to hold silent for a few moments. Okay, beloveds, Mary Magdalene also has come into the field to play with us, and she's showing the power of coming into cohesiveness within yourself with your magical dreams. So we know from history books, AKA in the Bible, but other things, that she was a master. She and Yeshua were masters of alignment of the 7 energy systems, even though there were other things said. She's simply referring to your energy system as a complex ship that you drive yourself. You're the driver of it. And she commends you because she wants you to take an inventory and feel the truth of what you've just commanded, that's your reality. As you continue to do that, as you continue to hold this vibration, there is no way that it cannot happen, because you're holding it. So it's not a case of doing it once and then forgetting about it necessarily, unless you do it once and continue to hold that vibration unceasingly, which some of you are perfectly adept at doing, but some of you need to continue to focus a bit. But feel into the throat right now. And she's going to assist really the anchoring of this choice. It's another timeline choice. It's a choice of how you want to be. It's a choice of what your new heaven on earth is right now, because it's here right now. We're not waiting for heaven on earth. We're not waiting for the 5D. We're not waiting for the new earth. It's in us. It's us. So anchor it in. Continue to say the things that you're calling in as you anchor it into your throat. Then she's moving up to your third eye and up to your crown. And then down the back of your heart, in the back of your heart, anchoring this into your literal energy system. And then down around and under where you sit, and to the perineum and the root, the base of the spine, the root and the sacral chakras, the womb space, the hips, and then up to the solar plexus and back to the heart. So there's a loop. And she's showing that to run the energy of essentially your command, which is your desires, run it up over your head, back down your spine, under you, up to the heart. Run the energy. See, you're a well-trained, a well-running system, and run the energy of your way that you are calling into being and what you're receiving. Run the energy and be that. You see, you get to be that. You don't just get to wait around, you get to create it in myriad ways. But when you run it through you, it's not just the universe, it's your cells saying, oh yeah, we are that. Oh yeah, we have that. Oh yeah, we are that. So keep saying what it is that you are, and keep telling your cells that that's what you are. Running it, keep saying what you are. Kina wariyamaka ani nanawa. And you might feel adjustment in your crown and your third eye. Kina amaniyawa atianana akawa tamaka. All right, beloveds. This is Mary Magdalene signing off. We'll still be here if anyone has questions, but you just got an anchoring of your new heaven on earth reality in a new way. And this is truly the way to deepen and deepen and deepen into the most sovereign, free expression of you that you can be. You can see that, I think, when you feel into it and experience this, that, yeah, if I keep doing it like this, how can it not be true? Because I'm going to get up, I'm going to go out to the grocery store, or I'm going to go to my job, and I'm going to keep running that. And that is my truth. Whatever's happening out in the world that's weird, it's not my truth. This is my truth. And I keep this running, and I keep this truth in flow. And then the universe meets me, and then the how gets taken care of. So it's very powerful. You're a powerful, powerful manifester. So know it and play with it and allow it. And Ganesha, thank you for removing all the other stuff. So There we go. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. Thank you, everyone. Oh, before I stop, I just want to say on Monday, I'm going to have at 12 noon Mountain Time, I'm going to have a special YouTube live with one of my friends, Patty McGuire, all about what's going on with the Schumann resonance. So be sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel to get that. It's going to be fun. It's going to be timely and interesting.